Why hello there, and welcome back to my weekly video of artistic play, featuring me and my inks. And the answer to the question of to ink or not to ink is of course and always to ink, because that is what the video is about. Now I am just getting ready to start my painting journey of 3 paintings. Just like a normal artist, completely normal. So, as a normal person would, I am just going to place my paper with a staple gun. You ask, is that normal? Probably not, but it seems like tape doesn't want to stick to my walls, so I'm just using a staple gun. I will be preparing 3 paintings for this process. They are completely made with ink and Posca pen, so very simple materials. They are completely designed from my own mind, without any reference photos, just some ideas that have been brewing and want to come out and visualize. So you can draw with me. You can look at the process and see if you can do a sketch maybe in 10 minutes while enjoying the video. Just starting off with some very basic shapes. What I didn't show at the start is me struggling for the first 3 to 5 minutes of actually making a mark, because white paper is intimidating. But what's more intimidating is white paper on a white wall. Yes, I am scared of paper. What kind of artist are you indeed, they ask. Well, a scared one, I guess. That would be the most simple answer. But I go through my fears and I engage with them and I make a little bit of fun. As most sketches go, starting off with large shapes, a bit more abstract, to then a smaller brush making some lines, some definition of what I have in my mind. All these 3 images are going to be based on shaving, as that is one of the topics I want to explore more. It is a freaking chore, shaving is, for women at least. It is uncomfortable, takes so much time of your life, and for what? To have a bit less hair on your legs or armpits or arms or whatever. It's one of the things I hate the most. So just trying to have a variation of different shapes, 3 different poses of shaving. This one is of course about shaving the armpits, so it is a completely different kind of position. I'm kind of going for this sort of look of trying to fill the whole page with the body and the way the body is positioned to kind of be framed almost by the piece of paper, which I thought was quite interesting, almost when you even morph the figure a bit more and to your liking to change it. As I'm doing this without any reference, I usually tend to mark the first maybe joint locations. So for example, the knees, the hips or the shoulders, so then I know how the rest of the body is going to be positioned in the piece of paper, so it fits. Otherwise, if I start off with the hands or arms, it would be a little bit too hard to understand if the figure is going to fit in my piece of paper or not. Of course, as I'm doing this without reference, I'm more basing it on a bit more around my own shape and how I see or imagine the female body to be, which is rather muscular, as I myself am rather muscular in at least my shoulders or upper body, and I tend to project that on a lot of the shapes I draw. Yeah, so it might not be the actual sort of traditional look of how a woman is being sort of shown. It's more of my own view, and I guess that's what I can do because it's my drawing. I left the drawings to dry for a while after coming back again with some more ink lining. Then I'll be grabbing the Posca Pens to add some color. So I decided to do it black and white and one color to kind of showcase some detail and some contrast to make the image a bit more interesting. So this one is going to be red, as you can see. I am just making some marks to emphasize the actual activity. I love ink. It is such an interesting material to use. Of course, it's like when you make a mark, you can't really take it back like pencils or pen, because you can use it in a way as almost like watercolors and a pen, and almost like a pencil, a pen, paints. Like it's very easy to change the way you want to project it, and that's why I really like it. And of course, the fact that you can never know how it's going to react on the paper. If it's a bit wet, it's going to start to spread. And that ability to not know what's going to happen to it makes for some really interesting accidents. So it's like really good to sketch, because sometimes you want to discover something in a little sketch you do. And I think ink is just such a great way of having these happy accidental discoveries. So for the last one, I decided to go without any like extra color, just to do it black and white, and I'll be using a little bit of white Posca pen, but it's very minute details that are being added. So yeah, I just wanted to look at the sort of difference that it would make to see one made just in black and white. So yes, these are my sketches. They will, some of them, or one of them might probably become a larger painting or a part of a painting, but it was a great way of actually visualizing some of the figure shapes that I had in mind. And yeah, here they are. I hope you enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you next time in another video. Cheerio. Bye bye.